Look at this. Hello. Welcome.
Hey.
Matt, you look different. Matt, you look different. You look older, Matt. It's like what do you think, John?
A day older than we spoke yesterday.
Yeah. What is it? You look so much older from yesterday. It's ridiculous.
Maybe it's because I'm I'm stood behind my wallpaper. That's from my front room.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, maybe it's that. I didn't pick it. The wife picked it, so it's something to do with me. So.
You know, we might not talk about your wallpaper since the Pally Boys days. I like your wallpaper. I like it.
Well, I had to come. I had to do it downstairs because she's gone to bed. So I don't want to, be too loud. So
I thought you might get her on, Matt, with it being your birthday stream. I thought she'll come on.
Yeah, I thought we'd. Yeah. Stayed on, but she's like, "Well, I'll go to bed then. I'm going to bed." I was like, "Oh, I'll go back upstairs."
Matthew, how was your meal out, Matt? Where did you go?
Oh, it was nice. Just popped to the local pub. So local Bear Cross pub. So it's called. So
the Bear Cross pub.
I had beer battered cod and chips, some mushy peas, and a strawberry cheesecake. So
that sounds awesome.
I was walking back, and she drove the car, and I was walking back outside, and I went, I've got to get home. I've got to get these trousers off. Not for that reason.
I bet you went, yes.
It's like, no chance.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for coming. So John and Shabby are here. Thank you for popping on. It's very kind. I think Shabby's going to stay. So
had to pop on and say happy birthday, Matt.
That's all right. Thank you. Well, I just thought, well, let's do it the other day. I thought, actually, my birthday's on a Saturday for a change. It's always in the week. So
are we all going on 3 years of knowing each other? Is that
3 years already, John?
Wow.
Yeah.
I know it's a long time, isn't it? We were saying it before, how you watch people's videos now. It's just your pals making the videos. It's like what I was saying just before we came on. I watched your Enterprise video. It's not a super awesome one to me. It's John's video. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's always different when you're friends. When you know the people.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's weird. You take it a different way, don't you?
But it's always nice having John with us. You know what I mean? Because John's been with us since the beginning. Live streaming and so forth.
John was doing it with us, learning.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. It was a dreaded StreamYard. I should say that really when they're hosting it. Let's see who's. I'm just going to say who's in the chat quickly. Jason's here. Oh, Jason. Jedi Berry's here.
Jedi Berry. Look at that.
Hello, Jedi Berry. Gilster. Hello, Gilster. Oh, hello,
Great Gilster. Love Gilster. Yeah.
Oh. Ed 5's here.
Happy birthday to Ed 5 too.
Yeah, it was his birthday Friday.
Yeah, the other day.
Yesterday.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it? Dave,
every time I've FaceTimed Ed 5, and he won't mind me saying it, and I bet he'll start smiling while I'm talking. He's always got no clothes on. Always, right. But that's too big because Matt never has any clothes on either. So every time I phone, I'm not lying. Every time I FaceTime, they're both there bare chested. I'm like,
it must be for people who live down here in the south because the next door neighbour walks around in his shorts in his garden and it's September still. I'm like, am I missing something? I do that. I'm still walking around just in my shorts. September's quite warm.
When I lived in upstate New York, I had a friend who wore shorts and one of those tank tops, the muscle shirts, sleeveless, no sleeves. In the middle of winter, there'd be like 6 feet of snow outside. Shorts and a shirt out there shoveling the driveway or so. Hey, how you doing? It's freezing. How are you? Just fine.
Fantastic.
Brilliant. Clarky Bud. Hi, Clarky Buds.
Hi, Clarky Bud.
Yeah.
Hoppy.
Even Hoppy. Chippo's here. Hey, Chippo. Yeah, usually because he has to work most Fridays, so it's like, it's Saturday. Excellent.
Good to see. Always is good to see all the lads in it. Everyone's turned up, Matt. Look, Baz is here.
Baz is here.
Bazzer, always a pleasure to see Bazzer.
Michael Brown, good
Mr.
evening.
Brown, my pal.
David Stevens, David Stevens.
Dave,
hey, you got to tell us what this podcast name of this podcast is. He does a James Bond podcast, sir.
A James Bond podcast, super awesome.
I heard you guys talking about it yesterday, right?
I was like, what the France? A James Bond. I'd love to listen to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've always got my phone's full of podcasts. I try to listen to when I can. So,
who would you say your favourite Bond was? Mine's always been Roger Moore, always. But who would you say your favourite Bond was?
Yeah, I think I'd have to be Sean Connery. I think so. Goldfinger. Sorry, Goldfinger. Yeah. Was Goldfinger. I think. Yeah. No, Roger Moore for a while was a favourite. I used to like him when I was younger, but as I've got,
I think it was Bond won him. I think that was the Bond when we were growing up. Do you know what I mean? Him and Timothy Dalton. So.
Yeah, I did like George Lazenby doing that one-off. I really did like George. Yeah. I think it's a shame he didn't get to do more, really, George Lazenby.
He didn't want to, though, did he? I think the story goes he didn't want to be typecast. He didn't want to. I think they offered him another one and he turned it down.
I mean, I did watch a thing where when he came to promote James Bond, he had a beard and he had long hair. He grown it all out after filming, and they said, "No, come on, you've got to look the part. You've got to get your hair back, to shave, wear the proper suits that we tell you, the watch," and he just wouldn't do it. He says, "No, I want to be myself," and I think that's why he.
See you later.
Yeah, they weren't happy with it. So I missed Jonathan. Sorry, Jonathan. Good night, Jonathan. Hi, Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan. I liked some of the Pierce Brosnan ones because that was a lot when I was hanging out in the 90s and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
They were great. They were great Bonds. They were all good, aren't they? Let's be honest. Even the latest one, there was a lot of people slating it, and I loved it. I thought it was one of the best Bonds I've seen. It was fantastic.
I think GoldenEye is my favorite Pierce Brosnan. I think it was still kind of Cold War, still quite serious, wasn't it? And then
the very last one that he did was real campy and weird.
Oh, it was off the scale, wasn't it? It was crazy.
It was really weird, but
the other
Pierce
part of it, Pierce Brosnan surfing on a surfboard. I just couldn't picture that. That was a bit,
The other part of it was that was the right age where my Uncle Paul, for some reason. In that age bracket, he looked a lot like Pierce Brosnan. I remember going out to a restaurant before, and I got there a little bit late, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm here to meet my uncle," and I was like, "Oh, there he is over there," and they were like, "Oh, James Bond, you're here to," and they took me over to James Bond's table. Everybody at the restaurant was like, "He looks just like James Bond," because he always wore those suits also. He was just like that,
You should have said, "Shh, don't tell anybody." Do you know what I mean? He's meant to be a secret assassin. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, here. Plastic Power. Hello there, Plastic Power. Oh,
David Moore. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. Oh, look at this. Oh, Connor's giving me a super chat. Oh, thank you, Connor. Very kind of you, Connor.
That's paid for your dinner, Matt. That's paid for your dinner.
I was going to say, can you go buy a pint for that? Yeah, you can.
What we got here? This side.
Nice.
No, I have put the link in the chat so people can come in and say hello if they want. If we get too many, I'll see who we get in. So we might just boot some people out after so long and then swap them over.
Whenever someone else pops in, I can take off.
Yeah. Hi, Christian. How you doing, mate? How you doing? Fractured Fat.
I have Fractured Fat.
Excellent.
Hello, Luke.
Hello, Luke. How you doing, mate? How you doing? I think Lee put a happy birthday
right
at the beginning.
Oh, look at that. He's got a brilliant little icon there. Love that.
Yeah, I love you like
that. Gilster 37.
Gilster.
How you doing, Robert? How you doing? Kevin's here. Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Good old Kev's here. All the lads are turning up, Matthew. All of them.
Look at this.
Kev.
Hi, Kev. How you doing, Kev?
Plus VAT, Kev. Plus VAT. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, we've had Gil start. Everyone's saying hello to a lot of people.
Cam's here.
Yeah.
Hi, Cameron. How you doing? Brilliant.
While Matt's going through this, what did you think of those Dungeons and Dragons figures, John?
Yeah.
Oh, I ended up buying them all.
Oh, brilliant. I should have asked. What was the point in asking? I should have already known the answer.
They've all sold out, didn't they?
Just when I'm sitting around going, man,
so good.
I'm spending too much money on these damn figures and everything. And then they put those out, and I'm like,
got me again. I know. You saw live streams going, I'm no longer pre-ordering. I hate everything. And then they come out. Oh, all right. Well, I'll just get this one.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nightmare. It's like that Godfather 3. Every time I'm out, they pull me back in.
Yeah. Well, I actually, what really did it was I was hoping they would be like on Amazon and other things, and then I get them down the road. But then I saw that those 3 were Target exclusives, and I was like, oh crap.
Yeah.
I went on their Target app. They were available to order, so I was like, and I got the money right now, so I was like, all right, I'll just order them, be done with it, and because I loved that. I got the DVD. I love that show. I've watched it a million times, and
I love it. But I didn't even hear a rumor about this. It was just there. They'd already made them. I was like, we've got, usually in the toy world, we use like a rumor or a murmur. Nothing.
Yeah,
and there it was.
Nothing. Yeah, no.
So they kept that quiet. Yeah.
And then to see that Venger was Venger, one of my friends in Seattle. I mean, him and I were like big fans of D&D. We played a D&D campaign that lasted like 4 or 5 years. And every week we would get together and play D&D, the pen and paper game. And he was always talking about how much he loved Venger and stuff like that. And as soon as that came up, I'm text messaging him. Did you see they got a Venger figure? He's like,
man.
They've
got to bring out the horse, haven't they? They've got to get the horse. Yeah. Well, the next time you do, are you going to do another Dungeons and Dragons stream? Because the next time I'm going to come in because I'd like to learn about. I don't know anything about it, so.
Yeah, I've actually been throwing around the idea. I think this might be cool to do like a Halloween one.
Halloween?
So, right around Halloween.
Okay.
I think
Count me in.
Yeah.
Now we've got someone else joined here. This is the first time I think he's actually. I think he tried to come on before, but it's Peter. Remember Peter McKenna?
I sure do.
I'm just going to add him to the stream. So yeah, push the air back, Peter. So you can there we go. Let's add him to the stream. Hello, Peter.
Hey, it's Pete.
This is what I look like.
How are you,
Peter?
Yeah.
Good. First time.
Well, you got a Batman Beyond hat behind you, so there you go.
This is my little new set.
Oh, very nice, Pete. Very nice. Yeah. What time is it in New Zealand, Peter? What time is it there?
It is. What is the time? I'm looking at my clock now. It's about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's all right. You see, that's all right.
Yeah, it's really chilly cold.
Springtime. Got you. So you're coming out of winter now, Pete? Is that right?
Yeah, but we're getting a cold snap.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I'm freezing my ass off.
Not for me. Not for me and John. We're in the south. My God, it's getting hotter and hotter. It's even today. Although it's cooled down a bit today, John. Do you not think where we are?
Well, where I am, we got the big storm coming. It's going to hit Tuesday or Wednesday. It's moved up to right now. I think they're saying Category 1, but by the time it hits land, it'll be a Category 3 hurricane. So we got that barreling straight at us. So it'll be
cheapest.
Buttoning down on Tuesday or Wednesday. It'll hit probably Wednesday morning. That's what I was seeing. So yeah, it gets cold right before that hits.
Yeah.
Christian sense. Weather, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Hurricane. Yeah.
Peter, what's your favourite Bond? Come on, what's your favourite Bond? Who's your favourite
Bond film? That's a good one. It won't be the Lee Tamahori film, which you just mentioned.
All right.
It's got to be Sean Connery. I think it's got to be
Connery. Yeah. Old school for me, Pete. Old school for Pete. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be Thunderball. I'm afraid.
Oh yeah, no. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
That he remade with Never Say Never Again with another producer.
Yeah, with Kim Basinger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. And that was that's not classed as an official Bond, is it? That's
it's not.
No.
Sean Connery classed it as a Bond, but Broccoli didn't.
No.
Because it's under a different producer.
Right, yeah, because the Broccoli's weren't involved in that, were they, Pete?
No. Rowan Atkinson was in that film as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Mr. Bean.
I don't remember Mr. Bean in that. What was he in that, man?
Yeah, he was like his contact, like his Felix Leiter. He was a bit rubbish.
His contact, Mr. Bean. I remember in the bike in it. The bike was super cool in Never Say Never Again.
Yeah. The women weren't bad either.
No, Miss Basinger, not bad at all.
Look at it, Paul Collectibles. Hi, Paul.
Nice, Paul.
Good old Paul.
Great to see Paul. Yeah.
It is.
Where's Paul been? Hey?
I think he's having a little bit of a break. I think he's having a bit of a break.
No comment on that now, probably.
I'm surprised he's not done an Andor comment.
He's going to do an Andor after show. Yeah,
I'm surprised he hasn't done one. Yeah,
it's a bit weird that for Paul not to do that, isn't it? I liked it. I thought it was good. Not bad at all. Best one so far.
Bailey might be off to school. We don't know.
That's right. Yeah.
Timothy Dalton, but Sean Bean. Oh, Sean Bean. Yeah, as a baddie. Yeah, Sean Bean would be a good one.
No, I think he means Sean Connery, Matt. He said Sean
Connery. Yeah, I was saying Sean. Sorry, Sean Bean. I was getting. Yeah, but Sean Bean was 006, wasn't he? So he's still a Bond. He's still a double A.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, we need more double A's. We need to see more double A's, I think, and that'd be their way of. It could be their way of getting around, introducing more women into it that they're trying to get into, aren't they?
And I heard someone the other day mention stuff about the gadgets, and I was like, yeah, they were kind of right. The last couple movies hasn't had as many gadgets as they used to do back in the day.
That's true. Yeah.
I'd like to see that come back.
Yeah.
Even Daniel Craig did something about that.
What's that?
What's that?
Daniel Craig did something about that. There were enough gadgets for him.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind Bond being a bit realistic, but it has to be a fantasy. That's why he has to be a really good-looking fella and get all the girls and gadgets and cars. That's what you watch it for, isn't it?
Do you think it? Yeah, I think it'd be quite cool if they actually went back and set Bond back in the 60s. Do it now, but set it back in the 60s, but use a little bit of modern technology to make some gadgets a little bit sort of ahead of its time. What do you think?
Yeah.
You could restart Bond back in sort of the Cold War, and you could bring back sort of all the real baddies again, like Spectre, and
that's what you need. The baddies, the
real baddies,
the cat stroking villains. They're awesome.
Like Jaws in his teeth.
Exactly, John.
Yeah. Some of the gadgets.
Guy with the scar, and
Bloomfield instead of Blofeld.
Yeah,
Blofeld. Yeah. You wouldn't feel the same with that. You've got to have a proper villain. Got to.
Who was the guy with wasn't there a guy that threw shoes? Like he threw his or something came off his shoe when he threw it. Then the other guy had the hat. The other guy had the hat. He had the
the hat.
Odd job.
Odd job. There's Christopher Lee Scaramanga removing his cigarette golden gun. It's awesome.
There was a lady with a shoe with a knife that came out.
Is that what I'm thinking of? Okay, that's what the shoe was. All right, yeah. I remember there was
a deadly shoe.
I don't know what it was. I remember something with a shoe. I remember something with a shoe. Right? Yeah.
Killing with your shoe.
Listen, the amount of women's shoes I've had thrown at me, they are deadly weapons. I'll be honest.
You're pretty fast, Shabby. You're pretty fast.
They need to bring on a woman called Stiletto Heel or something like that.
There you go.
Stiletto. It's pretty cool, yeah. Oh, this is awesome. Best spin.
Kills people in the forehead.
Yeah.
So is there any word on who's next to play Bond, or is that up in the air right now?
No, they've come out and said you have to commit though. You have to commit to 10 to 12 years to do it. So
yeah. Miriam, I hope that Gerard is doing good.
That's what I was going to say. That it was okay. Yeah.
We're all thinking of Gerard and have you guys in our thoughts.
That was good. Yeah. Oh, you're right, Shabby. Yeah. Oh, he's gone mute.
Yeah, but Dalton took it too seriously.
Yeah.
You'll see. Sorry to you won't see Scuba Pete here tonight. Leslie's in the chat, so hiya Leslie. Scuba Pete's hurt himself, so he's all right and all that sort of stuff. But he won't be able to come on. Yeah, so
all right.
Get well soon, Scuba. Our Jen's just come in and told me, get well soon, mate. You daft Scuba. He just had an accident.
You get bit by a shark.
But let's see. So if you're watching Scoobs, don't worry about not coming on, mates.
Yeah, take care, Scuba.
Take care, pal.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got to say, I'm a new guy to all these communities. It's been great. It's fantastic. You know,
feels like Pete's been here for ages, though. It don't feel like he's new, does it, Matt and John? Feels like you've always been here, Pete.
Yeah, I just can't. This is great talking to some guy in New Zealand. I've got John in America. I've got Shabby in America, but he's UK, and it's just great.
You're a global superstar, Matt. You're a global superstar.
Right?
The world comes out to wish happy birthday.
I know. I'm just waiting for usual Mike to pop up, and then we got Australia as well. And
Well, we got to keep on collecting, lads. They should come in. We got Ed 5. They can come in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyone from India or Africa watching?
Timbuktu. What do you call?
Brazil. Where's Rolando? Where's Rolando come from? Where does
you got the Swahilians coming in.
Yes, Swahilis. Yeah.
Oh, Tez is watching. Oh, he's
going to jump on. Nice.
Yeah, Tez is working tonight.
This is a nice night to spend a Saturday, Matt, with you for your birthday, pal. It's nice, this.
I know. Did everyone watch USR last night? Did they enjoy Tez's historical thing? It's this new thing now. Every week he's going to give us an interesting fact. Did you enjoy it?
Well, it's funny because there's those weird laws all over. Because my brother was talking about, like, I don't know where it is, but like Ohio or somewhere like that, they never took the law off the books that it's legal to shoot Mormons, you know. But it's still actually on the books, but no one does it, of course. But they never got rid of the law. And then there's one, I think it's like North or South Carolina. It's illegal to kill a chicken on a Wednesday.
Really?
Yeah, but of course no one follows that law anymore. But and then you start thinking, like, why was there like a bunch of chickens on Wednesdays running around? And they were like,
they should get the Jehovah's Witnesses onto the Mormons and have a battle.
Do it that way. Yeah. Can you imagine? Where's Tunnel at? He's in Ohio. What? What's he doing there?
What's Jonathan saying? Oh, Shabby Lazenby had a big fight with over something. Yeah.
That was the end of it, Jonathan, right? Yeah, because he was cool. I like the start of it where he broke the fourth wall and told us basically he's a new Bond, you know what I mean? When he's on the beach at the start. But that's why, right?
Oh, yeah, this didn't happen to the other guy, did it? That bit, that's the bit I like,
Yeah.
What's this, David said, I've appeared on James Bond radio. I mean, right. Okay. So, cool.
Nice, Dave. Nice.
Everyone's saying hello to Tez.
Tomorrow we're going to the big game. We're going to the Miami Dolphins versus Bills, Buffalo Bills. We will be at the game. We're bringing Tonal Rat.
There you go. There's the link. There's the link to David's podcast. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. Really, 007.
Games. I watched the Bledisloe Cup, the second game, but rugby. You all guys talk about soccer, and so.
Well, football. We don't call it soccer, Pete. We don't call it soccer. John calls it soccer. You know, we call it football.
I'll turn my seat then and talk to the ball.
I'll keep on collecting. Hiya, pal. Lovely
guys.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh, my chat just jumped then. Oh, that was I've done that for a long time.
There it is. Okay.
So, John, what do you think of this this Hasbro Pulse, the Ghost Rider car? Are you in for it or too much?
Well, I'll tell you, I actually love the way it looks. I think the car is fantastic. The light effects, the way the flames come off the tires, how you can switch in real tires and the flame effect tires. I love that. The doors work. You fit a figure in it. The shifter works. All the details are phenomenal. But I gotta say, like, that's not my Ghost Rider. My Ghost Rider has a.
That's
skull.
what Sai said. That's what Sai said.
Right. I don't mind him having a car. That's not the issue. It's like car versus motorcycle. I'm okay. The issue is he's got a Dr. Doom head. It's like this metal.
Yeah, kind of.
This metal. Yeah. He needs to be a plain old ordinary white skull. A skull that's
on a bike with a chain. Do you know what I mean? That sort of thing. Even I know that.
Well, like we already got the bike from before, but what I mean is that I don't care. They should have at least given him a second head. They should have said you can have the metal head for the modern one, or you can have the skull for the original if you want to use that one. Because I don't like the idea of him not being a skull. I want a skull. That's Ghost Rider to me. And then secondly, I'm looking at it going, that's a $250 thing. It's not
$350.
It's not
$350.
Yeah, it's not a $350.
No chance. No chance.
So if it was
those big Sentinel and stuff was like $400, weren't they? And stuff. I mean, that's except you think, well, but that car is just a little car. It doesn't. It's
the same size as a McFarlane one that you get for $30.
Yeah,
it's the same size.
Do you know how much it will cost over here?
Oh, twice that.
Double that.
Yeah.
$700 more than that, probably. I guess
over 1,050. I don't know.
Well, I do expect it. I do expect it to get funded, though. I think it'll pass its thing, but really for $350, there better be 5 or 6 figures with that by the time they're done, because it needs a lot of add-ons for it to be worth that price.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I agree.
I've got a couple more guests now, so this is our max one. We have 6 on at the time, so here we go. We've got a surprise. So we've got Daniel.
Hey,
happy birthday, Matthew!
Oh, thank you, Daniel. And then we got the historical guy. He's coming on.
You want a bit of funny, strange history that I just learned the other day. So you guys know about the Dead Sea Scrolls, right? You understand those scrolls that they got from those caves or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, did you know that there were some that were so degraded that the ink had faded away where they couldn't really read them? Well, these people have been studying those, trying to pick out any way to get the lettering back so they can read it. And they used 32 different wavelengths of light before they finally figured out a wavelength of light that would reflect enough. Because when they wrote on the scrolls, when you write on something, it indents a little bit. So they were able to finally read it. And there's an actual really, really old version of the flood myth with Noah's Ark, And instead of it being an actual boat, on this scroll, it's the oldest known record of that story. And on this, it's not a boat. The Ark is actually a pyramid. They said when they described the way
it's on a mountain range, isn't it?
When they described the way it's being built, they described the base of it and then how all the ribs have to come to a point. So basically, they're building a pyramid, and they don't actually instruct Noah and his people to gather actual animals. They said take samples of the animals. They wanted a skin sample and a liquid sample, so either blood or saliva or something. And they wanted them to store it in the pyramid.
Yeah.
So somewhere over time, the Ark story, through retellings and verbal translation, it got transferred from a pyramid into an actual boat. and the samples of the animals and plant. It told them to store seeds for plants, like all the seeds and stuff, and then put it in the pyramid, and then
it's like a time capsule.
Yeah, so it's like they actually did what we're doing now, where we have that place in Antarctica or whatever, where we store all the seeds and the DNA, the DNA from all the animals. So they basically they were more sophisticated than we realized, because if they were only saving samples of the animals, how did they clone or grow them from those samples to bring back all? How are they going to bring back all the animals if they only had samples? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So someone had technology back then that was way more sophisticated. It's blowing the archaeologists' minds. They're like, how the hell can this 3,000-year-old record be totally different than the
aliens, John? Aliens. And could you shoot in the pyramid? Could you shoot a Welshman on a Sunday?
Yeah, I'm trying to think which one was more interesting, Tez's or John's now.
I think we're onto something here. I think a Tez and Super Awesome live stream on historical facts.
I think you should do your own live stream about stuff like this.
I mean, I've got to admit, Ed 5, Matt, you couldn't have asked for a better birthday present than what you've just did.
Tez and John, I think you need to get together with Rick, because Rick's a bit out there, left coast. He's a bit there with all the things.
Oh, he's got already.
Rick can just make things up. Rick can just say, and then the alien came down, and then
he's good at that.
And he probed them all with his little butt probe.
Pardon? Thanks for that. Yeah. Look at this. Connor's really sharing Daniel's podcast.
I'm trying to find the link before.
I was trying to look it up. So what was it called again? Was it just Bond?
Really 007. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's on Twitter. Follow him on Twitter.
Oh, I found it. There it is.
Yep. There it is. There we go.
All right.
Oh, Matt, I've got something to show. I've got something to show.
I've got something to show as well. But
Conkers.
Oh yeah. Haven't you drilled a hole through them and got some string for them yet?
Oh yeah, I've been playing in Josh at home. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you soak yours in vinegar and then put them in the oven?
In the oven, bacon.
I used to. I guess John, Ed, and Pete don't know about conkers.
Well, I mean, I've seen those things. I've seen those before, but I have no idea.
We have Welshmen with them.
Welshman with them. Yeah,
brilliant.
Yeah.
So basically, just apologise to all the Welsh people watching it.
You have to apologise every day. Every day.
We have to apologise every day. We have Tez on.
So what you do, John? You drill a hole through and tie it. It's got to be a shoelace, hasn't it, Shabby?
Yeah, that's true.
And you tie knot at the bottom and you suspend it, and then at school you would take it in and you would have it on hold it, and then the other guy would have it on.
You dangle it. You dangle it, John.
You'd whack it, and the idea was to smash the other person's conker.
Dangling conker.
Yeah, so it's a very old British autumn thing, but they banned it at school. They banned it.
They banned it. How can they ban playing conkers?
Because it was causing arguments and people getting injured.
You get hurt your fingers and stuff. Yeah.
So
what the front in there, your finger? What?
You get a bit of conker in your eye. That's it. Health
and safety. Conkers.
You have to put safety goggles on.
Come on, Jim. Where's John? Oh no, he's in hospital. Why? Got hit by a conker. Oh, I'm joking. Conker,
It went right in the eye.
Right in the eye. There. Oh. He swallowed a bit as well.
The shoelace went everywhere. Oh, it was a nightmare, Shabby.
Conker massacre.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Oh dear. Yeah, Aswell Pulse. Yeah.
Daniel, what did you get for your? We might as well tell us both. Daniel, now we've got two birthday boys. And what did you both get for your birthdays? Let's listen out.
Oh yeah, what'd you get, Daniel? And I'll go next. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. Well, I got this lovely rock snake.
Yeah, I'll make you big.
The carb. Oh, that's what she said. But
how often?
Yeah, every day. Carb snake because I've got a snake.
You like a snake?
That's not a verbal thing. I actually do have a snake.
You've got a python. Yeah.
Lovely bit of bling.
Bit of bling.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Nice.
And I've got a what are these? Steam card.
Oh,
what's this?
Get some games.
Gaming. So
Gaming.
yeah, now I can game with Salacious and John and all them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been playing some weird games at the moment.
This is the Ghost Rider you're talking.
There you go.
That's it. Right. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm making big again. I want to see that.
See, he's got a skull head and flames on the. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's not Ghost Rider. Yeah.
They're re-releasing it. They're re-releasing the figure, aren't they?
The other night, so yeah. Sorry.
They're re-releasing the figure, aren't they? They're supposed to be re-releasing it, aren't they? On a retro card, aren't we? Getting
Oh, really?
I hope they make his eyes glow this time because he should have flaming eyes as well.
Yeah, glowing eyes or something. Yeah.
So why is this new one got a robot head? Is it not Johnny Cage? Is that what it is?
No, it's Rears.
Robbie Rears.
Right, I've never heard of him.
He's the guy who played the Terminator in the new Terminator, wasn't he? The one that separated.
Yeah.
Wasn't he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And Dark. Was it no Terminator film? The last one that no one liked.
Dark Fate.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It was
Because they brought back Linda Hamilton. That's why.
So apparently
she was great in it. Yeah.
She was great in it. Yeah.
I didn't mind.
Yeah, just the way they killed off John Connor at the beginning. That was just a little bit. That was just a little bit wrong. Yeah.
Well, you can always go back in time. You can always go back in time. You know,
it made all the other. Yeah, go back in time again and Terminator to take out that Terminator.
Yeah.
I think every one of those, every one that comes out screws up the timeline a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, this stops at 3 or something. I don't know.
I don't think they need to stop. They just keep going. But yeah, it's like with Aliens and Predator and Terminator. I want them just keep going and keep making more. And I don't care how screwed up it gets. I enjoy that they're alive and that the films keep going.
Thanks, Bri. Just Bri.
Bri. Well, yeah, I'm gonna run for a little while, guys. I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Okay.
Go and find some conkers, John.
Yeah, I'll try that. I'll find some out. There's got to be some somewhere out here, right?
If you can't find any conkers, just go around flicking people in the nuts.
Take care, John. See you later.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
See you, Johnny boy.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. I'd like to say thank you to everyone in the chat for wishing me happy birthday as well. So.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't want to jump on Matt's parade, so I didn't.
No, it's great. Your day before. That would have been weird if you both the same day. Yeah.
So I'm 1 day older than you, Matt. So
yeah, that's good. What have you learned? What have you learned that one day?
Not to
wait for it.
Instagram when you just wake up in the morning because people think you're naked.
I get that. Yeah. Shabby and Tez think I'm always naked.
Yeah. Shabby's I just said it 10 minutes before, right? You phone people up and no one's got. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You don't know what to say. Everyone's naked.
He's sat on the couch and middle of the day with his top off.
Look, what happens at home stays at home, mate.
Yeah.
The boys or not. If I want to get naked, it's my birthday, and my birthday still comes out.
Brilliant.
Good to see you, Peter.
Guys around the clothesline.
This is the first time Peter's been on. He's successful because last time was a little bit, wasn't it? That was.
Sorry, Shabby, about that. Yeah.
No, don't be daft. Listen, how can I say? Remember me for the first year?
We've got to try to get on here. It's a fun bit. Yeah. What's Lobot saying? Good birthday boy dress. Toy Stream boutiques. Yeah. Especially in the summer. Yeah. Oh, I'm well behind in the chat here, I think. I'm sorry, everyone. Look at this. I'm well behind. Oh, the Matt Cave. The Matt Cave?
The Matt Cave.
Matt Cave. Hey, Matt. Hey, pal.
Thank you.
Oh, Matt's been on me, Matt.
Oh, that's Mrs. Scuba Pete.
What's he doing? What's he doing? Because Jen's just come in now, so I took my headphones off and she told me that Leslie's just messaged there. And then, but what's he done? Has he been cutting bread or something?
I got bitten by a fish on the
What's he done? Getting his hands all up.
Could he have cut himself on glass because he cleans is he working today? I don't know. Could he have cut himself on coral or something?
The Eternia lion bit him.
Yeah. Let's all have a bet. Let's run a bookies. What's he cut himself on?
There's nothing on his Facebook page.
No, I don't think he wants to worry too many people. Yeah.
Oh, I know what happened. His switchblade missile hit him in the head.
Is that
Oh, Dave's got an interesting fact here about.
Right, Dave, let's have a look.
The rights to Never Say Never Again were owned by Kevin
McClory.
He
won the rights to lawsuit.
Because he was fighting with Broccoli for the rights. The 007.
Right, got you. Hey, see, look at all this Bond stuff we're learning. Brilliant.
Bond night.
We should do a Bond night, shouldn't we? And then
we should try and get David on. I've done David to come on.
Dave on. Get Pete on. Get people who know about Bond. You know,
I know.
I'd have a Bond night. Bond night would be awesome with Dave on. Yeah, get him on.
Yeah. Bonding with USR.
I'll be for that.
Bonding with USR. Ted.
Nice.
Save that.
I'm making a thumbnail now.
Yeah. You gotta. What's you got? You got to patent that name. Someone will have it.
We're all bonding.
We're all bonding. Exactly.
Yeah. Don't put any S&M stuff out on the phone.
The Matt of Great Denim.
Oh dear, we're trying to get. Oh right, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Matt, a modern setting for a Bond movie could be about Cold War version 2. Well, we might be having that soon, mightn't we? We the way the world is at the moment.
Could be a documentary.
60s Bond would make a great streamer. Yeah, wouldn't it? For other films, yeah. I do, yeah.
It's going to be a while for another Bond movie, though. They haven't even picked a Bond yet. And I heard it was in the news yesterday. You have to commit to 10 to 12 years or something to play Bond.
Yeah, they do a Bond film every 4 years, don't they? Or something.
You need to be Bond.
I think they need to get younger.
That's us out then.
Shabby. My name's Shabby. Shabby Bond.
Shabby Bond.
Shabby
Hey,
Bond.
G-Boss.
G-Man.
G-Boss.
Yeah.
G-Force Gary.
Just want to say hi, Gary, because he must be getting something called Gary. Yeah. I started another thing. As Christian was Jeans, and now Gary.
Gary.
What's going to be the next thing? I apologise. Yeah. Oh, shoes throwing at Austin. Yeah, it's Austin Powers. That's what this.
Who throws his shoe?
John's gone. John, that's
it.
It's the Mickey on Odd Job, isn't it? He throws
In
Austin Powers, he throws a shoe, doesn't he?
Who throws his shoe? Honestly, he throws his shoe.
Shoe. That's where he got it from. So we have to tell John now it's Austin Powers. There we go.
But I think it is Odd Job in Austin Powers that throws his shoe as well. I think.
Oh,
really? No, he throws his hat on Job, doesn't he?
He throws his hat, I think, doesn't he?
Odd Job throws his hat in Bond, but I think it's the same, same actor in Austin Powers that throws the shoe.
Oh, keep on. Oh, he sent me. Oh, thank you. That's that Matt.
Nice of you.
Matt and Andrew, good on
you. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Honestly, who throws a shit?
Honestly, yeah.
But buy yourself. I will. But buy yourself a drink. I will. You know what? I went to the pub tonight and had the meal, and they didn't have the drink I wanted. So I was really gutted.
Didn't have any baby sham.
Blue Nun. We don't have any Blue Nun.
Book fast.
Oh, brilliant!
No, I wanted a Smirnoff Ice, and they didn't have any. So I could have
Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah, Smirnoff Ice.
Oh,
so it's like vodka
not
and
Nice.
yeah.
That's a strange cocktail.
So all I drink is vodka, unless I could have just had vodka and lemonade.
What's this blue-looking dude in a cup in a glass?
It's a weird looking drink.
Did you have a curry?
I don't know. I had battered beer and battered cod. And beer. Yeah.
No gravy. Hold the gravy.
Hold the gravy. Hi, mushy peas. Hi.
You guys and your gravy.
Yeah. Jane, Pete, do you have gravy on your chips, Pete? Do you have gravy on it?
No. Sauce.
Oh.
It's just a northern thing. It's a northern thing.
Look, I don't mind chips and gravy. It looks great.
Yeah, I get a lot of grief. I get a lot of grief for liking a dry chip, and then there is people out there that do like dry chips.
We have dry chips as well. It's just sometimes
Ice cream chips.
Ice cream.
They do that over here. They get the French fries from McDonald's and stick it in the McFlurry. And
do you remember that advert where the mum? It's in the 80s. The mum went on holiday for the weekend or something, and the dad's left at home with the kids. And his dad, the son goes to the dad. Dad, what's for dinner? And he goes, "Oh, I don't know, son. I'll check the fridge." And he comes out with choc ice and chips. Do you remember that?
Nice.
Choc ice and chips.
Choc ice.
Yeah, everyone's saying get well, scuba. So
yeah, good old Scoobs.
The Lord's here. Hi, the Lord.
It was Steve's birthday, wasn't it, as well?
Oh yeah.
Hi, Steve. Yeah, Steve's birthday too. Yeah, it sure was.
Must have been a cold month in January.
Nothing on TV in January, is it? Tez? Nothing on TV.
It's just
love this community.
You just know that all the dads had a happy New Year's.
Yeah. That's it. They'd watched the World's Strongest Man on New Year's Day, and then got to bed with it. How's your father?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh god! Yeah. We got another Kiwi in the chat. Oh, here we go. Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks, brother. It's got a good YouTube channel. Yeah, it's got a good YouTube channel. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, everyone's saying get well, Scooby.
I know, Jumpy. I know. I tell you, I don't know.
What's he saying? Legal taxi drivers are supposed to still carry a bale of hay for their horse in the UK. Really? There you go, Ted. There's another one.
Well, that's normal in Devon.
Yeah, you wouldn't see it anywhere else, would you?
all the taxis and tractors down here.
Oh god, another John James. What's it now? He's gone James Bond mad tonight, David. Look at him. Yeah.
Oh, news. She decided to leave the role, turned up the premiere. Full beard.
That's it. I said beard and long hair.
Yeah.
He didn't look like James Bond. Yeah.
Apparently, recently, he was doing a panel, and they booted him out because he was being a dirty old bastard.
Really?
George Lazenby, yeah.
Lazenby,
Oh, I read that. Yeah.
Just telling about tales of debauchery and just
banging everything that he could see, and so they kicked him off. They booted him out.
Under the Salmon Act in 1986, it's offensive to handle a salmon while looking suspicious.
There you go.
Oh dear!
Brilliant,
dear.
Brilliant. We've started a new trend, boys. You've started a new trend, Ted. We've started a new trend.
Why do you have to talk about? Why do you have to talk about
odd facts? Yeah.
Stonehenge.
Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Right. Oh, we've got another guest. So, hello.
Hey,
Look at this. Look at this. He doesn't come on live streams. Look at this. Feel very,
you boys.
Good.
Not bad. We're not bad. We're talking about James Bond and
looking suspicious handling salmon. So be careful, Simon. Yeah. Next time you go fishing off Blackpool Pier, make sure you don't look suspicious. Do you know what I mean?
I have been fishing, but with it not being Wednesday today, I've been out killing a few chickens.
So,
brilliant.
Oh, look at this! Straight out Coruscant.
Crikey,
I haven't seen him for ages. Yeah. Busy.
Si, this is Ed 5. You probably won't recognise him with his clothes on, but that's Ed.
What's going on?
Hang on a second.
Oh, that's
Hold on a minute.
we'll take our tops off now. It's all right.
Do the full Monty.
No,
No.
I look like Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns.
Can't be taking our tops off. Claire's watching this. She'll be thinking it's reruns of Love Island if we all start taking our tops off.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
That's not in Love Island. Could you see that?
Well flustered.
Oh, I just could picture that. Yeah.
Oh.
Dear. Yeah. What's this?
Amiga build the pyramids.
So what did you have for your birthday tea, Matthew? Everyone has a birthday tea. What did you have for your birthday tea?
I had beard battered cod and chips and mushy peas. With a strawberry cheesecake for afters.
Yeah.
Loosen your belt up. Loosen your belt up. There you go.
Thank you, Claire.
Claire.
Yeah, it was very nice, but I said to Shabby I had to get back to my house pretty quick because I had to get my trousers off, and not for the reason you're thinking. So,
it was for the reason you were thinking, Si. It was for the reason you were thinking.
Off now.
I had to let it hang out and go,
You should have said that's why she's in bed. She's exhausted. Do you know what I mean?
How come he's always got his pants off, Mark, when that growler's about?
Brilliant.
Skewer's feeding.
Oh, will he? Will he be feeling nice? Oh God, yeah. Wait, make sure he's all right, Leslie. Blooming heck, what's he done him? I don't know.
What's he done?
Cut his hand on something.
He's got a paper cut.
The gold was high homage and cut our hands.
Yeah, Blood Brothers.
We're playing with a salmon.
Oh dear. Oh, we've gone again. So, only one. Hi Nick. Hi Nick.
Nicholas.
I'm laughing at Lobot's comment here. He's put Love Island. The guys that did not get matched 40 years on.
Am I that far behind in the chat? Crikey. Gotta move it forward. I'm well out. Yeah, everyone's saying evening, Nick. Evening. To be yeah. Of course,
Thank you, Connor. I think you are a bit far behind in the chat. I'm sure Lucy's just had her 30th.
Oh no, it's quick. Tez just goes through. Click.
Yeah, almost in Tez.
I know. I like to read. I like to people to see.
Tez is on board.
Not allowed to play marbles.
Marbles, so no conkers, no marbles. What about the one where you threw the 2 pence at the wall or the pennies at the wall? Can you still play that?
That's so far I'm behind.
That's probably illegal now. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, what's going on?
Conkers, brutal.
Conkers. Did everyone put lacquer on the conkers? I remember dead shiny conkers.
Bit woke, wasn't it?
I think as a kid, you put all sorts on your conker. What did you get his arms?
Yeah, there was techniques, wasn't there? There was like vinegar. You can cook, boil them, cook them.
Vinegar was there.
Hi Matt.
What was the vinegar thing? What did that do? Did that soften him or something so you couldn't crack him as?
I think it softened it, didn't it? Didn't harden it? Yeah, it made it more rubbery so it didn't smash. I remember you smashed one and it was a 1er, and then if you smashed 2, it was a 2er. But if you smashed someone's 4er, you jumped up to a 6er because You remember there were like proper rules and everything.
Well, I've got another guest lined up here. We've got somebody we haven't seen for a while, so I'm going to have to boot someone off. So,
I'll go because I'm
you can come back in, Tez. Come back in.
I'm at work apparently.
All right, well, you come back in. Come back in a bit.
I'll watch on my phone anyway.
Yeah, and come back in. So yeah. Okay.
I'll catch you later. All right.
I've got to upgrade that. Yeah.
See you, Tez.
Bye. I'm not going.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Oh, we haven't seen this guy for a while. This is great. Here we go. Right, here we go. Hello. Hello.
I remember you.
Look at that smiling face.
Please, first of all, happy birthday, Matt. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good to see you.
Please tell me you didn't kick Tez out for my dumb American.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Not just for you, for anybody's, but for anybody's. Don't really matter. Do you know what I mean?
Tez is at work, so he can pop back in. So he's okay.
All right. Well, other than telling you a happy birthday, there's a reason why I wanted to jump on here, because I want to complain to the management, because there's 5 of you on screen and I can't understand a word. I'm like the dumbest American on the planet. It's like all y'all have different accents. It's so hilarious.
Well, I speak English.
If you say so, yeah.
Brilliant.
You try to speak English in their own way. Yeah.
How are you, Paul? How are you anyway? How have you been?
Yeah.
I've obviously very busy. So yeah, I was retired for 2 years, and then I got kind of antsy, and a buddy of mine wanted me to do some work for him, and that kind of ended up being a lot more. And next thing you know, I haven't done a YouTube video for 2 months or something. So
yeah, I know that
we
feeling.
were getting a bit worried. We thought, he's just enjoying himself, having a bit of a break.
But yeah, we were talking about it before, because it's weird watching a new Star Wars series and not watching your show after it. Do you know what I mean? It's funny this. So yeah.
That's very flattering. Thank you.
Not that you've let loads of us down, but you kind of have. Do you know?
I so missed this. I missed it so much.
Brilliant.
So Paul's back out there because he's got a special set of skills.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I wish it was that exciting. Yeah, I do have a set of skills, and I am making use of those. But let me tell you, it is nothing exciting whatsoever. It's like, wow. I did personnel management and public affairs and resource allocation for a living, and wow, they haven't done a movie on me yet. But I'll let you know when it comes out.
That does sound exciting, Paul. That does sound exciting. Yeah,
right? Yeah. This is how you properly stack a pallet of military-grade weapons all in their boxes and wrap them so you can put them on a train.
Easy, see? Easy as that.
Yes.
Easy
Papers and making names.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. You're making a lot of money today.
Yeah, he's doing all right, Matt. Yeah.
Thank you. That's your birthday. Thank you. It all go towards something interesting. Thank you.
Well, listen. While we've got Si on, if you make Si big, Si's got a surprise for me and Simon for you for your birthday, Matthew.
All right. Okay. There we go.
Ah!
Well, it was. With it being your birthday, Mark did get on to me and say, I'd like to do something nice for Matt's birthday. Can you think of something? So I said, yeah. I said, I can think of it. And we come to realize that you like Judge Dredd. But I didn't want to draw you in the Judge Dredd outfit from the movies, because you've got loads of pictures of yourself in that one, haven't you?
Yeah.
So we've done this, and this is like I said, it's off. I've done it, but it's a present off Shabby for you.
All right. Okay.
You was Judge Dredd.
That's brilliant. Oh wow! Look at that. Oh, that's me to a T. That is.
That's superb. That's absolutely superb. That's so good.
Yeah, I didn't want to put your hat on. I didn't want to put your glasses on.
No. You could have given me some air, but I was. That's brilliant.
Last you that, Matt. That's off Mark.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I like that. That's great. Yeah, I love that. Thank you, sir. That's very kind of you. Thank you.
No problem.
Look at that. Oh, wow. I'll be able to collect that, won't I? On the next.
Well, it's a bit big. I might just send it out to you. You don't want to be carrying
okay.
Today,
Yeah,
so
okay.
I'll just send it.
Yeah, I don't know how much stuff I'm going to be buying yet. So okay.
That's awesome. Because Si's been working on it for a few weeks, and he says, "Do you want to see it?" I said, "No, mate. I want to wait until Matt's thing to see." That's superb, man.
That's great. I'm gonna have to really. I'm gonna have to think. Right, I could put it up here. Get rid of this picture and put it up there. That'll wind her up. So that'd be,
Well, you've got something there for the missus to throw darts at, haven't you? You've got something. And I have, Matt, to be fair, I've given you a bit of a six-pack there, so
I'm looking.
Same, will she, after looking at that?
Yeah,
I've got a good,
I know. I've got a good waist on there. Yeah, it's nice. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome, Si. Awesome.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
All you need now is the Carl Urban beside
you. Oh, cheers, chat.
Oh, straight out of Coruscant, saying hi. Oh, this is getting out of hand.
Oh, you are way behind, Matt.
Mr. Chas. Good old Dan.
I'm sorry, I'm way behind. Sorry, I'm just going to have a quick drink.
Shabby, was it tough growing up knowing that your twin brother actually has like real cool artistic skills?
Yeah, it was really.
No, it wasn't. Mark, to be fair, when we was kids and growing up, he could actually draw. He could, but then he discovered girls and nights out and never bothered with drawing. So it was one of them. So
yeah,
no judgment here. That's for sure.
No, he just never stuck with it. Did you, Mark? At 16 years, just never bothered really. And I went on to art college, and I just loved drawing. I always knew from a kid what I was going to do. So.
Yeah, our side's always done it, but not me. Yeah. No. Although from dancing, you can see my talent through dancing. See what I mean? So, that's something Si can't do. Dance like Shabby.
Vinegar and put them in the freezer.
Price for that.
Oh, brilliant!
Oh, that's collection. Oh,
yeah, no doubt, man. In everybody else's defense, I don't think most Americans are as dumb as I am. Sometimes I'll watch USR and you guys will be laughing and talking for like 10 minutes and I literally have no idea what you're talking about. All I hear is vowels.
I would have thought you'd get it now, though, Paul. You've been around us now for years. I would have thought you'd get hold of it now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm getting older, but I'm not getting any smarter is the problem. I think.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. I'm catching up now.
I speak English.
Yeah.
Well,
so this is the first time I've heard. I've heard
it's going to be easier. It's going to be easier than kind of, hearing UK voices, right? Come on.
Well, kind of.
Yeah. You guys have heard me complain about this before. For such a small island, there's a new accent every 10 miles. There's every one of you.
Yeah.
True that. Yeah.
Both Peter and I are on different islands, though. Mine's a bit bigger than his.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This is
Paul, what do you think of Andor, Paul? And do you think you will be doing an after show for it?
So, between getting busy, I did try to get a show going. Bailey, unfortunately, is not available. She's got a lot of stuff personally and professionally going on. Christian was not available. Reynolds was not available, and I didn't want to borrow somebody from another live stream and take away from their thunder. So I just decided, maybe I'll just take a break and just watch it for fun this time. So we may do like a mid-season wrap-up type of thing. Plus, I already know I'm going to be gone out of town for 2 of the episodes, so I would have had to cancel. So that's a long answer, sorry to tell you no. But I love the show. Yeah. It's the best one outside of The Mandalorian so far.
Yeah, it has been really good. I've really enjoyed it.
The truth is, he ran out of Joshes. He ran out of them. There's no more Joshes left in the community. So, do you know?
So, I am never going to live that down. I felt so bad.
So good.
Just talking about is that brick town, that town with all the brick in it. I think you've never seen brick in Star Wars like that, have you? I think it's great.
It was awesome, Si. Yeah.
I know, that's all from the UK, isn't it? So it's great.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Well, I know some scenes with this were filmed in Blackpool, where I live. Half the prom was closed down, and you could see shore troopers up and down the prom, and all big green screens put up. So I know there's bits of this somewhere along the lines that were filmed here in Blackpool. So I'll see them when I see them.
It's just really good because it's practical, and it's really good locations, and you can actually see the winter breath come out of the actors instead of using a big kind of screen.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's more down and dirty. Yeah. So that's why I enjoy it.
I think when we get to whenever this episode where they're in Scotland, that's going to look even nicer, and we get to see the Scottish islands and the hills and mountains and all that stuff. I can't wait to see the nice bit of green and I think it's a reservoir or something they're using, isn't it, or something, that bridge? I don't know.
Julie Andrews dancing, in the Alps.
It's just everyone's kicking off that because they're using AK-47s and they've just like painted them black and they've put a little bit extra on them, and everyone was just going crazy. I just couldn't believe that, Well, that's what they do in Star Wars, didn't they? They used weapons from real weapons to make it look real.
Not in America though, because the majority of viewers in America are going, "I've got one of them."
I've got one of them. I've got one of them yesterday from Walmart. Yeah.
The wife was pointing it out to me the other day. Get up! It's time to get up now, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Hey, Paul, let me ask you a question. What did you think of that 2-pack Mandalorian and Ahsoka for $67?
I saw that and my heart wept for you Black Series creations because I was like, wow, we have all 3 of these figures in the Black Series, because I don't collect the Black Series. I just kind of.
Oh, you only got 1 or 2, yeah.
And people complain a lot about Star Wars, and I try not to, but every now and then something just irks me, and that really, really seems like a cash grab to me, like they're trying to get rid of excess figures or something. I don't know. For those that love it, go for it. Black Series already isn't my jam, and it just kind of broke my heart for you guys that really love those and try to pick them up at $70.
I couldn't believe it. I was talking to our side, picked up the Peter Parker and his mate, and it was like $52. And I thought, oh, that's pricey. That was only 2 months ago. So in the space of 2 months, it's jumped up with tax 70. So what Ed and Peter are going to be paying?
How much is that in America? £53 here is what in America? £53 is about.
No, it was the same price over here. So it was $53 over here. That Peter Parker one. So to go to these, and like what Paul just said, to have duplicate figures we've already had, except for a couple of accessories, $70 with tax. Wow.
I don't know how much it is over in Australia, but that Peter Parker is probably over $100.
Yeah, amazing.
That's $120.
$120 for that 2-pack. Oh wow,
that's gonna peg hard, isn't it? A peg warm hard, that thing. No one's gonna hardly want to get that.
They've got rid of the plastic, and they just jacked the price up because there's plastic inside.
Yeah.
Matt, for those prices, they should just come over here and start collecting helmets with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. You're not messing. You're getting close to it, aren't we? Ridiculous.
Yeah. What do you think of? I don't know if you got. What do you think of the the new Darth Vader helmet, Paul? Are you tempted with the new one, the re-release one?
No, this is sacrilege, but I'm not a huge Darth Vader guy to begin with. And the new one looks too much like the old one and stuff. So
yeah, they just put red lenses and made the neck a bit longer, haven't they? So
they put some gold accents or the silver, whatever it is, like he had in A New Hope. But it's just
Right.
Now here's the funny part. I'm going to get that new yellow painted Stormtrooper, and it's just a repaint of the same Stormtrooper helmet over and over. And I'm going to complain about it and buy 3 because I'm an idiot, So like I'm everybody. I can't believe it's the repaint. I need 2 more.
You did one yourself. You did a custom yourself.
He's done one.
Yeah, you don't need to buy another one, do you? You don't need to.
Oh, hey, my wife might be listening. She see that. I do.
Man. I did go out. I did go out today. Actually, when I popped out this morning and got myself a couple of Star Wars figures. So I was surprised actually. So there was some figures in HMV. So I'm just going to make myself big here. So here we go. So I got myself a Bespin. Got the Bespin guard.
You Jammy Dodger. You already have that.
Jammy Dodger.
I do it good, right? Right, Shabby? Is that right?
Yeah, you did. That's exactly right.
I got this. Look at that.
Nice.
So
Wow.
Rose, yeah.
Oh,
He's got a very big helmet, shall we say? It's very in the dome there. It's very high. That's very
it is.
Bit weird. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Very big package. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice to get a nice one without any damage. So the advantages of going in a shop and picking them up.
Those are Target exclusives in the US. I'm rolling the dice here in October on what kind of state they're going to come in.
Oh no! I've got to show you what the wife gave me for my birthday. And
whoa, hey.
So here we go. Here we go.
Oh boy!
Nice. Yeah, that is nice.
very nice.
Yeah. Wow. So yeah, you turn it around. So you've got the gun on the back as well. And so this is the Mandalorian Tusken Raider. So you've got the macro binoculars as well, but they're in the box. So you can have that sort of alternative. But yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Very happy. Very happy. Got a Tusken now.
Matthew, how many hot toys is that you're not going to collect now?
Just a couple. Just a couple, Paul. Just a couple. Yeah.
Just a couple.
But then
just in case your wife is listening. Okay. Yeah.
But you started collecting them as well, haven't you? So you know. You've got a couple.
Paul, I bet you said the same thing to your wife about them helmets. I bet you said the same thing. I'm only going to buy one. I only like the Stormtrooper helmet. That's all I like. I'm not gonna buy anyone. I'm only going to like. Yeah.
Cy obviously has some sort of spy gear in my house because that's how it started originally. I get this mess behind me, So
I've got something nice from my mum. Sort of I got it half with my mum, so she got me the BD1 droid.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I'm going to might start building it tomorrow. I'm not sure. So yeah, it's coming out
J.J. Abrams.
It's a nice set, that, Matt. Yeah, I like that. They go on.
Yeah, it's because it's scaled, isn't it? It's the correct scale. Isn't it? So I tend
to make an issue not to buy Lego Star Wars really outside of the original trilogy. Not that I've got anything against anything. I just outside of it, I don't really tend to buy anything. But when I saw that, and especially at Comic Con, when they showed you that it was actually a scale, I thought that's really worth the money. So.
Yeah,
Tim Nicholson would go big and so gold. Brilliant.
I was trying to take that, so I'll just assume it's a compliment and move on. Thanks.
Yeah. That could have been a lot worse. So that's awesome. I agree with that too. Yeah, it is Rogue One meme. I like it. It's my favorite. This is what I was the most looking forward to, and it hasn't let me down so far. So it's been
What's Daniel going to say? What's Daniel? Didn't want brick and Star Wars. Oh dear.
Oh, I liked it. I thought it looked different completely, and I liked it.
Yeah. I just loved all the analog big analog controls. Those three guys that were sitting at those. That one is it. The corporate company. They were sitting there, weren't they? And he told them to. Yeah, it just looked really nice. I just like those. So different. It's so different. Yeah, we'd seen it on Star Wars on very small, but this was just big. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah. Don't Stormtrooper just actually turn yellow over time?
If I had waited, I wouldn't have had to paint it. That's a good point. Yeah,
that's a good point.
Oh, Tuscan, man. Oh, it's very Tuscany. Tuscany, yeah.
Tuscany. Oh, he's got the Italian version, Shabby.
Tuscany.
See, look at that. Another cool hot toy. I've got a couple. Bugger off. He's got about 7.
I don't know what that is. What was that?
Paul's got. Look at that. Look what Paul's got.
Oh, look at that. It's made that big. Make it big.
You don't have to do that. I just wanted to show you really fast. Yeah, that's one that I was never going to buy. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's the Commander, isn't it, from Mandalorian? Yeah.
It is, yeah. This is the guy who clinks on his head with the ding, ding, ding. He turns around and clocks him. I was like, I got to get that guy. Come on.
Yeah, and you got the transport trooper as well, haven't you? As well, yeah.
Man, do you have when did I even show that? I don't remember.
I think I saw it in the background of one of your videos.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've got the transport trooper and the shore trooper up there, and then the other two over here. And I don't buy those either. Like Black Series, Shabby.
Yeah, you buy one, that's it. You buy one, you buy all of them. So don't go there. I recommend no one buy a black. Just don't buy them.
Don't go to the website because they'll put them on sale, and you're like, yeah. Next thing you know, you have $400 of them. You're like,
yeah. I'm watching the Mud Trooper, the Han Solo one from Solo film. I love that one because I like the greens and stuff on it and stuff. So it's that or the Transport Trooper. I know the Transport Trooper is a lot cheaper, so it's a hard choice at the moment.
Yeah.
But no, the Tuscan's my fix for this week.
I'm fixed for this week. He's so full of shit. He's so full of shit. Oh, I'll get one. Yeah. I'm fixed for this week. Brilliant.
Yeah, I did. It's upstairs, but I did get the Diamond Select Vincent and Bob from the Black Hole.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got those because it come up because I think Tim saw it as well. Zavi had them up for less than I think it was less than 30 quid because they're usually about 50, 60 quid. So my wife got me that as well. So I've taken them out and they're in the bedroom. So they've got them.
Did you get a Maximilian?
Yeah, I've got a Maximilian as well. Yeah, so I had him already. So I had to finish the set off. So
Ed, how many hot toys are you up to, Ed? You're up to a few hot toys now, aren't you?
I've got I've got about 8.
You see, just keeping quiet in the corner, and he's got 8 as well. He's
got about 8.
Yeah. I've got the most one I'm still waiting for is the Dark Trooper is still coming. That was my last one.
Yeah, it's good. The Dark Trooper.
One of my buddies that I follow on YouTube got it, and he showed it. It's really cool. Like the joints go click, 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 click. It's really cool.
Ratchet joints.
Ratchet, yeah. And
awesome.
And what you can do as well, you can actually take it in half as well. So when you get the Luke, you can do the bit where he cuts it on just like you can have the legs or the body just floating. Although you have to get a stand and figure it out, but yeah, you can remove the legs off it, which is quite cool.
The deluxe Luke will come with a half a Dark Trooper.
Comes with a crushed one, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
crushed
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you can put the crushed one and swap it over, so put the legs on it, so it looks like it's still standing. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
At least that's what Matt's heard. He's not been looking into this or anything. He just kind of heard.
No, I don't really know much about hot toys, really. I don't know a lot.
I reckon the next HasLab they should do is Luke's severed hand with a lightsaber in it. It'll be the boringest HasLab whatsoever, but it'd be bloody great, wouldn't it?
Severed hand. There was a hand.
It would, but you only get weirdos trying to use it for a wank or something.
This is quite a Hamill's hand.
It's been gold then. Everyone else was like 700 and you went straight to wanking side.
And if they cast it off Mark Hamill's hand, crikey. Mark Hamill's hand could have been everywhere.
Probably has. Do you know what I mean?
Well, did you ask Pete the gravy crest question? Are we on the wrong show here?
Just had to do a
I blame Pete. It's Pete so brought it up.
So Paul, are you going to get the Black Series Biker Scout helmet? I know you've got one behind you, but the Black Series Biker Scout is supposed to be coming soon.
Supposedly, I'm not convinced they're going to do it, to be honest with you. But yes, the answer to your question is I'm stupid. I already have the helmet.
I needed to go with this.
There you go. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. That's very cool.
Is that a resin? One of the resin ones, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the one I bought off eBay.
Yeah.
And supposed to be out of the movie, but I still haven't got provenance for it yet. But it's not really printed. It's not resin. But it's over 20 years old.
It's awesome.
I've had it for 20 years.
Yeah.
I've had it for more than 20 years myself. So.
Yeah, because when Cannon released it, they released the exact same scale, the toy one, and it's quite it's very soft.
Well, it had an orange tip.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah.
Does that miss all the time when you shoot it?
An orange tip. Well, you're in Australia, right?
Yeah.
He's always naked. So
Get it out in the dark like E.T.
They tan a bit differently in Australia, Matt. That's what it is.
orange.
Like a tongue lipstick.
Oh, brilliant.
Sorry, Paul, we're killing you. Right?
No. I was just wondering if you're going to try to monetize this stream because not anymore.
No, that could be yeah.
That's what happens when you're the birthday boy. You can get away with anything.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday to you too, Ed. Yeah.
Thanks, mate. Cheers for that.
Oh, what's that,
Ooh, Mythic Legions.
Oh, nice.
Money.
I did resist. I only got down. I got 2, and I did stop. I controlled myself with those, but I need to get some more of those.
They're beautiful. They're just too pricey, but they're so nice. They are so nice.
Yeah.
What are mythics? What is that?
They're like
Mythic Legions.
Yeah.
They're like fantasy 6-7 inch figures, but they're so well detailed. Just check it when you come off here. Check it. Okay. They are beautiful figures. They really are.
They do knights and
barbarians,
skulls,
skeletons.
Yeah.
Peter's going to put it in terms I understand. He's like, "Don't look, Paul. It's a rabbit hole." Yeah.
They do everything. They even do stuff like that based off like He-Man and all sorts. So.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the guys who actually do the figures. I've got the name of them now. They're the four horsemen. Yeah,
that's them. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
They're the sculptors that do a lot of it. They've done loads of. He did the He-Man classics, and
he doesn't mean the singing group either, Paul.
See, that's what I love about being in this crowd. You know, old enough to pull with that. Okay, good. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that goes right along with Ed's burning ring of fire.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, dear.
It's your happy birthday stream, Matthew.
Well, there you go.
It's been going to Folsom Prison, right?
Yeah. It'll be burning and it'll be a lot bigger. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry. Look at Size crossing his arms, looking at me like my dad.
Oh, Craig, I need a drink now.
Yeah. You want to give money to Matt's birthday now? Do it now.
Yeah. I'll have to turn the what's the name off.
Don't choke, Matt. Okay, yeah.
No, turn it all off. Over 18 if you want to watch this.
All right, you guys, I'm going to take off, but I just wanted to jump in while I had a few minutes to say happy birthday to Matt and Ed, and it's good to see you all. I'm fine. Nobody needs to worry about me, but
it's good to chat to you, Paul. Thanks.
Good to see you, man.
I thought you died. Dead. Let him be your wife. Give me his helmets. You know. Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah.
So kind and caring. Sai, it's good to be on a stream with you for the first time, although I think we've gone back and forth on a couple of things. So nice to formally meet you. And Ed and Peter, my former channel members, before I turned that off because I wasn't around anymore. So I appreciate it, guys.
No worries, man.
All right. You guys take care. Happy birthday again, Matt.
See you, Paul.
Thank you.
See you, buddy.
See you, Paul. Thanks for coming on, Paul. Thank you.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Oh,
absolutely
brilliant. You
brilliant.
can come back now if you want. He's probably working now.
I'm just going to grab a drink
on here. That Mr. Fuller, he's normally popping up.
I know. Yeah. Oh, Shabby's gone. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's probably
going to get a drink.
He's probably going to have a break. Yeah. Oh, he's probably a customer turned up to buy something.
Yeah, it's the daytime, isn't it? I always forget that. It's what time is it? Yeah. It's about stupid o'clock, isn't it?
No. It's a respectable time. It's 20 past 8 in the morning.
Yeah, stupid o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the good thing is that I'm out of bed and fully clothed.
Yeah, well, I did enjoy Paul's when he did his after show with Christian and Bailey.
Yeah,
it was good. It was a good. I like tuning into that when I watched that and Kenobi. It was good.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess that's the thing, though, isn't it? You just got to try and it's always trying to accommodate everyone, isn't it? So things move.
Real life gets in there. Yeah, real life gets in the way, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. So.
Yeah.
We were talking the other night about, the slow build-up that this one is having, but I don't really necessarily see it as a slow build-up. I see it as waiting for something really big to happen in Andor. It just feels like it's building up to something really big. It doesn't feel like it's a slow burn in a sense. It feels like, wait till you see what's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I just think they just want to build the characters because it's going to be they know it's 2 seasons, so we want to get really in depth, don't we? I guess in depth for the characters. Yeah.
I don't see not so much Tarkin, but Vader. I think it'll be another chance to put Vader in a show. They're not going to miss that trick. They're not.
Yeah.
Remember, this is build up.
I'm going to be in
the Rebels, right?
I didn't hear that. Sorry. What did you say? Sorry.
Remember, this is the build up of the Rebels and how
Yeah.
the story goes. So it's the build up to the Rogue One, then to Star Wars. So hopefully they don't have any really big cameos. I don't think they're going to, but it's just like their story and how that's the foundation. So something big will happen. It's probably going to be the last episode or something like that. So, and that's what the nature of it is that I like. It's just like you're not going to see the big cameos like you saw in Obi-Wan.
No.
It's going to be the foundation of Rogue One and Star Wars. It's great,
right?
We're going to get Forrest Whitaker in, aren't we? His character. We're getting him rumored to be. Yeah, he's going to be less. I think he's going to be less bulky. He's going to have less stuff on him. He's going to be a bit more human still, isn't he? Not cybernetic as much. I think he's going to have hair as well, isn't he? Well, he's had hair and I think darker hair and because it was shaved at the very beginning of Rogue One, wasn't it? And then he went hair again. Yeah,
it sure was. Yeah.
So he does different versions, I guess. Oh.
And the only thing that I was excited me over, especially D23, was that the Tales of the Jedi that's coming. That looked really good. That going back to a young Cal Dooku
coming out in October as well.
Yeah, October as early as that.
October 26th, I think it is. Is that what it starts? And
That
then after that, the Bad Batch is in December. So
and then we got Mandalorian in February, haven't we? So
yeah.
Well, we've got to watch.
Next year it's busy, isn't it? It's Ahsoka, it's the Acolyte, it's the Skeleton Crew, it's Mandalorian. We've got a few coming. So
we got Willow to watch over Christmas as well. So
I can't wait for Willow. Yeah, that's going to be good.
Yeah, and some people haven't seen the film or don't like it, but we got to watch that. See under the device. Trying to say.
The only thing that where is Val Kilmer in that though? Where are they going to put Val Kilmer in there?
Yeah, yeah.
Mad Mardigan.
Mad Mardigan, yeah, because they've brought back the other lady, haven't they? Who was in it?
Yeah.
She's in it. So
yeah,
she's I can't remember her name now, but she was married to him. Really.
Joanne Wally Kilmer.
That's it. Wow, Shabby, look at that.
Hey, Scott. Oh, she was tasty though, wasn't she? She was a beauty when we were kids. She was gorgeous. Yeah. She still is. I mean, she's 60 now. I saw her on Star Wars Celebration. I thought, wow, man, she's aged really good. She looks great.
Oh, George is here. Oh,
hi, George.
G'day, George.
Hey, Georgie.
Good evening. Yeah,
it's awesome, this Matt. Everyone's turned up.
Yeah, thanks everyone for coming. It's been great. Yeah, I've been loving this. I didn't think everyone would. I thought it'd just be me and Shabby having a chat, but
no, it's nice.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm staying on here when you leave. So.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you've got the rest of the day. I'm going to go to bed.
Put USR on next week, and Pete will still be on. Bloody hell, Pete!
Yeah, Pete. I'll turn the computer on.
Yeah, my beard will be down here.
Excellent.
I haven't seen the original Willow. Oh dear, David. Oh dear.
He's not missing much, is he? Really?
Oh, it's good. Well, it's not brilliant, but it's a good. I like Willow. It's good. It's not bad.
It's a feel good.
Yeah, it is.
You want to feel good
movie.
Maybe
because it was at like the same time as like Legend was and stuff like that, and Neverending Story and Krull. What was better?
Yeah,
it was
fairy tale.
Yeah.
Krull was great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand why, you know, the days graphics we're in today, outside of Lord of the Rings, why do we not have like more fantasy films like we had like that back in the day?
I know.
But we would have a flood of them, but we don't do it.
You don't.
Not really, not much. Well, we've got Dungeons and Dragons are coming next year, so there's one coming. So we'll see what that's like.
They tried Dungeons and Dragons before, didn't they? Was it with Jeremy Irons was in it?
Yeah.
I think, or something. That didn't work, did
wasn't
it?
that great?
Yeah.
Outside of everything of the cartoon, I never was a fan of it. It's always just been the cartoon series for me. The 80s, that was it. That was my thing for Dungeons and Dragons, and everything else I was never.
Are you getting those figures then, Si? You gonna get them?
Well, this is a thing, you know. I saw these figures out yesterday, and I'm like everybody else. What everybody else has been saying, I've been waiting for these for 40 years, as long as everybody else has. Do you know what I mean? We just never had any merchandise for them. So I got a message off Hasbro Pulse, and it said new in stock. Come and have a look. What's on? So I went straight on, and the Ventress 2-pack was there, and it said it sold out. So I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I think Star Action Figures, it's sold out on there as well. Yeah.
Kapow had it too, though. I saw a thing for Kapow on Twitter today. So,
all right.
Well, can I ask you, Hasbro Pulse? Do they like put restock back on, or is it once it's sold out, that's it? Or
you'll get it again, though. I mean, they always come back out. They always come back out. Always.
Sometimes they do put restock because when the Stormtrooper builder set, it sold out Saturday, then they put some more on the Sunday, but you have to be at a certain time to buy them. So, but then if you're a Hasbro Pulse member, you get preference, don't you, to buy them first, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I am a Hasbro Pulse member. That's what threw me because
all
right. Sold out.
But being a Hasbro Pulse member means you can get in first, but it doesn't mean you can get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So well, it must be. I didn't get him.
Yeah.
Well, if I can get my hands on them, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are a bit pricey for what they are, but what isn't nowadays? Everything's pricey, isn't it? Everything.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know it's over the top what we paid for, but you just, if you like it, you buy it, don't you? Do you know?
Yeah. We know we'll pay, we know we'll buy it and pay for it. Yeah.
We will. We'll all sit here moaning and kicking off, and then in the minute we're off, we're ordering it.
It's true, you know, we all go, oh my god, these have all gone up, they're all 38 quid, £30 now, they've all got no cardboard on. Dungeons and Dragons, let's buy them all. You know what I mean? Can't be helped, can it?
I have stopped buying Black Series though. I've cut back. I mean, I'm just buying vintage collection now, but yeah, I just buying hot toys instead.
So you haven't come back then, have you? That's the thing, you haven't come back.
But then instead of buying like 10, 20 Black Series, I'm just buying the one. It's less room.
You know what I'm making room for? Is the Indiana Jones.
Oh yes. Yes.
I know you might made a video about it today saying it's coming. I haven't watched it yet, so I can't wait for that. Cannot wait.
The Hasbro the con thing is on the Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Saturday.
I think there's 6 figures being released first.
Yeah.
Should we do a stream on it? Should we do a stream, Matt? Should we do a stream for that?
Well, it's Echo Day, isn't it? We'll be at.
You'll be out doing it.
Well, I know I'll be driving home, and I guess everyone else will be having a beer up on the Saturday night.
I'll be doing it.
Yeah. But if I go up, I'm not sure yet. If I go up the Friday, I'm staying at a hotel. If I do get a hotel, I'm might meet up with some people Friday night. I'll see.
Nice. Yes, I'll be there, and I think Luke's going. Is Luke going on the Friday? And
the problem is there's a bit of an issue with things because at the moment over here, the trains have been cancelled on a Saturday.
Yeah,
my mum's supposed to be going to a BlytheCon in London, and she's supposed to be there Saturday as well, but the trains have been cancelled, so now they're having to drive. So I think Luke said he's going to try and get there on the Friday if he can, or just try and get there on the Saturday if he can. You know, probably end up driving up.
Yeah.
Trains are cancelling again, aren't they?
Yeah, because I did say that yesterday on USR, Luke, if you had a train ticket, you said, I bought a train ticket, but that doesn't mean anything, does it, really? They're on strike.
Yeah.
I
mean, I'm going on the Friday, and that's fine. I mean, I'm going by train, so I'm going on the Friday, but I'm coming on the Sunday, so both them days are fine to get there and back on. It's just the Saturday that's been cancelled.
Yeah.
I wonder if Luke could change his ticket to the Friday, but then I get a lot of people might be doing that, won't they? Yeah. Oh, the Baldry's here.
bulges.
Hi, John. Hi, John.
What's
that? Matt? I am. I'm telling you that now.
He'll just sneak out, Matt. He'll just sneak out.
I'll have to sneak out. Yeah, I'll be gone. Yeah. It's a long drive home for me. Yeah. It's not bad.
A long drive. What is it? 2 hours, something like that.
Oh, it's a bit more than that. Yeah, it's a bit more than that.
Is it?
More.
Yeah, it's perfect not to get Mark. So to confirm where he is, it's a trek.
You're talking to me and Ed. Look at the size of the countries we live in. 2 hours is not a long drive.
I think it's just sitting. It's not because the traffic in the UK is just it's not going anywhere, is it? We're always sitting around waiting and stuff.
I remember, Mark, we're not as laid back as you folks. You folks are very laid back in your way. Well, us British, we're off, up, do. Don't sit around.
We've got lovely straight long roads. We can see. It's straight, aren't they?
Well, we're the worst drivers in the world.
What is that?
We have long straight roads as well. They just go on forever. It's all flat and red.
Yeah, it's lovely. You can get somewhere quicker. It's a nice straight flat road. Yeah.
That's it.
In the UK, it's very all over the place. Yeah.
Well, it's very hilly here. It's awesome. The roads around in North Carolina are dead nice all through the country, and it's nice. So he's looking at wheels.
Looking at this.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see everyone because last time me and Tez was supposed to go on and we didn't. We upset a lot of people. We didn't turn up. So got to make sure I go early. Got to make sure I get there. So say hello to everyone. Look forward to it.
Time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I miss. If I had a choice between Celebration or Echo to meet the lads, I'd go to Echo and meet the lads. That's the one I'd rather do. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather meet everybody.
That's my thing.
Celebration. If we all went somewhere, that'd be awesome. To all meet up one day. That'd be fantastic.
It'd be manic. It's manic at Celebration, crikey.
Yeah, but it is.
It's scary.
I'm looking forward to Celebration. I'm looking forward to going.
Yeah. Have you been before, Si? Have you done it before? Ah, right. So
Celebration, no, but there's always something. And I said, for some reason, at this celebration, I just knew it in my head it was coming to London. I just knew. I didn't know if it was the 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi, but I just had some reason it's coming to London next. So as soon as it said it was in London, that's it. I jumped on it. I did miss out on the 4-day ticket, but I did get the Friday and Saturday, so that's not so bad.
Yeah, that's the Fridays.
I think people know that got 4 days with Scuba. I think Scuba, Pete, and Leslie were the only ones that I know that got the full 4-day pass.
Crazy, isn't it?
Scuba got it no problem. Scuba just went on, got him. He said, "Yeah, easy." Do you know what I mean? So,
well, I had 3 of us on a phone because I didn't want to press the refresh button. When you press the refresh button, it always seems to take you back like 20 minutes. Yeah. So I was on the phone, Claire was, and Claire's mate was, and we was all waiting to see who got in first. You're in a queue 4 minutes and 2 minutes. And it was Claire that actually got in first, but there was even after that, and that was 4 minutes in, and there was only day tickets left. It went fast.
Yeah. The last time, the first time I went, it was a Friday, and I think the second time I went to, which was when the Rogue One came out, that was a Saturday. Yeah. And I went on the Saturday just to get.
I was concerned because I love Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi is my favorite ever Star Wars movie, and with it being the 40th anniversary next year, I thought. It's not worth missing if you're a Jedi fan, so.
I'm sort of still up in the air about it. So if I get a day on Friday or something, I think Nick's going on a Friday. So I think a lot of people.
Yeah. I think Vintage Dave as well. I think he's got Friday and Saturday like me.
Yeah, Friday's like the quietest of days because most people are at work on Friday, so that's the quieter of the days. And then, but it's quiet. It's one thing compared to like the Saturday. It's still manic on Friday.
yeah.
It's all David says he's going Saturday, so I'll see you there Saturday, David.
Yeah. Billy's going on Monday, so that'll be all right.
So I'll probably miss Echo. If Echo's on it February next year, I'll probably give that a miss because Celebration is going to be a bit of a do, really. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be expensive.
I think Echo will probably be around. Was it March, April time? I usually do it. April. Yeah, April.
Yeah, so
I think we're having a show here in New Zealand called Celebrate. We just forgot the Asian.
I think next it will be in Australia. I think that Celebration will go in Australia. I think that's where it'll be next.
Do you get like?
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
Remember, all the prequels were Australian, weren't they? So Australia has a bit of a plot to playing Star Wars, and it's never been in Australia. So I do believe that at some point, Celebration will go to Australia.
Hey, Pete, let me ask you a question. With the Lord of the Rings being filmed and famous for New Zealand, do they ever do a convention for that every year in New Zealand for Lord of the Rings? I always assumed that they might have done something. With it being so popular, I know it's a tourist destination, isn't it, in New Zealand, to go and see where the Lord of the Rings was filmed.
The Hobbit and that, the Hobbiton.
Yeah, we get a lot of tourists. We get a lot of tourists. We don't necessarily have a convention as such.
Right.
All the actors do have one, but they have one on Zoom because they're on other parts of the.
So it's not actually in New Zealand, then, right?
It's a tourist attraction, really. So they go to Mata, where the Hobbit villages, the real Hobbit villages, and then people tour where the first scenes were shot in Wellington. There's just little tour groups, but no big convention really.
Right, got you.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but that's how we roll. We're pretty, we just you tourists come over here and look at us like we're in a zoo. But it's beside the point. But I got the privilege to actually be on the red carpet as an extra of a Hobbit.
Nice.
When the first big Lord of the Rings first film came out, it was just packed full of people from all over the world, and all the cast members, went down the red carpet. So you could say that's a bit of a convention, but we don't have that now. Right.
Yeah. Right. Got you. Yeah.
That's some of my backstory of that.
Got you.
I was a Hobbit, and so yeah. I still got Harry's speech.
Is this new show filmed in New Zealand? Is it filmed in New Zealand?
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
It's gone back to UK now. It's gone back to
all right.
Because of the expense. It was just a huge expense. They spent millions and millions and millions of dollars here in New Zealand. And the decision was that we'll do the first series here, but really predominantly we need to go back to the UK.
All right.
I think, in New Zealand, Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and things, they'll just be seen the way like Harry Potter is here. Do you know there's Harry Potter everywhere, there's tours, there's stuff to these castles and that place and this school, and so it's basically that sort of thing, isn't it?
And what about Australia, Dan? Is there a big one in Australia? What's your big convention in Australia like? Is it
Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2?
We've got 3. Oh, there's actually 3.
Yes. Well, there is. The third one's rubbish. The third one's the Last Jedi of the Crocodile Dundee series. No good, is it? First one, magic. Second one's all right.
A convention which sort of goes from state to state, and so different parts of the year, it's in different parts of Australia where they have celebrities come out for signings and stuff like that. So it shows up here in November in Adelaide. So
Adelaide,
that's where I met Stan Lee and got stuff signed, and John Travolta, and
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Claudia Wells. That's where I got the show for Claudia Wells for the day, because I met her at that convention. Nice. So that's when I was driving people around.
Do you know that is one person I would have liked to have met before he died, Stan Lee. I would have done. When you think the amount of conventions and cons you go to and all that, and to say I never met Stan Lee or got his autograph, it's...
Oh, he's gonna share it now.
Cool.
Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go.
Signed by Stan Lee.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah, beautiful that.
Yeah. Crikey. You're probably the only person. He's probably the only person in his area that's got a Stan Lee.
He pulls some stuff out that Banaka, doesn't he? He pulls some stuff out.
Yes, he's got some amazing stuff. Yeah.
It's all just for hand. The Sword of Kings.
Oh, look, now he's. Oh,
Look at that.
Excalibur sword, isn't it? Is it Excalibur?
That's right. Hit the sword of the king.
Well, I know my swords a little bit. Yeah.
My mum got Scuba Pete a present. My mum knows that Scuba Pete collects Fisher Price stuff, so she got him this, and it's one of the old school. Remember the
record players.
Yeah. And it works. It's absolutely perfect. It's got the disc with it and stuff.
Oh, it's got the discs. Oh, look at
Awesome.
that.
Did you hear what he said though? My mum got it for Scuba Pete.
Yeah.
Oh, Scuba will love this.
Yeah, Scuba Pete's getting more. Good old Scuba. Everyone loves him.
Everybody loves our
watch
Scuba.
out for those salmon.
Salmon.
I know they ruined it on Aussie night for me, Matt, because I assumed that everyone in Australia drinks Foster, and all these Aussies were like, none of us drink Foster. I was like, what?
Not even brewed in Australia, is it?
Just, I think it's probably well, it's not sold, so I'm brewing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Knifey spoony, yeah.
Knifey
spoony, yeah.
God.
Oh, they are.
Here?
Do you have what?
Sorry, 20 minutes away.
DB beer over
To the UK.
DB beer, like Foster's, and you have different brands as well.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So obviously we have Carlton Brewery, West End Brewery, even like WA and has Black Swan Brewery, and in Brisbane they do the 4X and stuff like that. So yeah, there's plenty of breweries around, and plus craft beer is such a new thing now as well. So there's bloody Pirate Life and all these craft breweries popping up everywhere. So yeah.
I'd love to go to Australia.
It's too far.
Way too far. I couldn't think if I was on a plane. How far is it? 28 hours, isn't it, for me to Australia on a plane? You stop at Singapore, don't you, or something? And
you can stop in Singapore or Malaysia, yeah. Or even Hong Kong. If you go Cathay Pacific, you can go Hong Kong. But yeah, they all sort of come here. So you can even bloody go Emirates and stop at Dubai on your way
here.
Yeah,
Dubai. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
When I was younger, a lot of my mates used to go to Australia for the year, backpacking and fruit picking and stuff. A lot of them used to do it for me. Well, just take a year out and just go there and do all that.
The last time when I flew to the UK, I flew Cathay Pacific. So it's here to Hong Kong, stopped in Hong Kong, and then Hong Kong straight through to Heathrow. But the first time when I went to the UK, which was at least 15 years ago, I went Singapore Airlines. So I went from here to Singapore. I swapped at Singapore for KLM, which then took me to Amsterdam. Stopped for a few hours in Amsterdam, and then went to Birmingham from there. So that was about 20 plus hours, but there was lots of 3 stops along the way, really. So, but the Cathay Pacific one, I think there was about 20 hours flying.
Right.
But again, we had probably 3 hours stopover in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Always have a stop.
We're getting a new airline called Kiwi Fly. We don't actually fly; we just go along the ground.
Oh dear!
Just waddling along.
Oh dear!
So I just couldn't resist.
You've done well.
You got some great jokes, Peter.
Brilliant. Well, I think it's safe then, Matt. All on Twitter this week and TikTok. It was the end of the world today, wasn't it? 24th of September.
I thought
we survived it.
So all the Mormons going up the hills.
I thought, great, it's going to happen on my birthday. And well, no, it's gone midnight now, so we're all right now. It's the 25th. Well, it's 25th for me, so it's the 25th. Yeah, we're all right. So Shabby still happen for Shabby, but we're all right.
Yeah, you walk outside your house and go look up and go, oh crap.
Yeah, where's the big light? No, there's no big light. So there we go. We're right at the moment.
Brilliant.
Crazy, isn't it? Oh dear.
You're right, George, yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm going to give it a shout in a minute because I've done nearly 2 hours. So
I've been awesome. I've loved it. I've got
to go to bed, and I thought I'd make 2 hours at least. So I've done that. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks everyone for coming on. So thank you, Shabby, and thank you, Peter, with your lovely humour. You're strange and New Zealand. I love it.
Just to look out for my new show called the PGM Show coming soon.
Okay.
Well, on YouTube, Pete. On YouTube.
Really, really soon. It's going to be about reviewing movies, good TV.
Well, I tell you what. When you get it up and running, we'll have you on USR. We'll have you on. You can promote it. We'll get all the lads involved. We'll have a proper go at that.
You send us your link, and
I'll be interviewing action figure collectors as well, even actors from as well.
Nice, Pete. Yeah. Nice.
Well, you want to interview us?
Just make sure if you talk to Universal Collector or Ed 5 that they've got clothes on, because you might be a bit, I'm just saying. So.
Remember, I'm going to have clothes on too.
Yeah.
Look at this. Yeah. Keith was just joining now. He's been out. He's been out. Now he's joining. Now we're going now, Keith. We've been
got to watch on replay, Keith. You have to watch on replay. Yeah, you have to
watch on replay. Yeah.
Been a pleasure, Matt. Been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you, Peter. Thank you. Nice. Thank you for coming on.
Cheers, Matt.
Big birthday wishes.
Yeah. Big thank you to Cy and Shabby for that picture. That was great. Thank you very much, guys.
Oh yeah, can I just say thanks for the comments as well? I saw a lot of comments going up there about well, thanks very much, guys.
Show it again.
Oh, it's just
just show it again. Yeah. Here we go. We'll make him big again. Hang on. Here we go. Yeah. Look at that. So there we go.
It's so good. It's so good.
Smirk. It's a smirk. Thank you, Si. That's great. I got that.
Where's the
gun? It's just I don't need a gun. I just smile at people. Okay. Right, so I'm going to end it now. So thanks everyone. Thanks everyone in the chat tonight, and thank all the guests. Thank you everyone for coming on. For John coming on, Tez coming on,
guys.
And we'll see you again maybe next year when I do another one. Hopefully you'll see Shabby and Tez next Friday. I might be there. I might not. I don't know yet, but I might.
Yeah, we'll definitely. Yeah, it probably won't be a USR trio because obviously Matt might be away, but we're definitely doing something, so we'll all be there.
If I decide to go up, I'll go up Saturday morning. We'll see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.